It's nothing worse than finding out you have waitress face.
Yeah, true.
Like, you look like minimum wage head.
For example, corn in a cup. It's fucking corn in a styrofoam cup, and they're paying cost $5. Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from our favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. For this week's episode, we have yet another guest. This week, we have comedian Aleks Milinkovic, who we will be reaching around, as well as playing the improv game Questions Only. But before that drop the week, we've got me and Miguel, we have Senny.
Morning, boys.
And we have Rohit.
G'day. I wanted to share something with you today that it's been an ambition of mine for the last week and a half.
Oh my God.
What's this new hobby?
Yeah, I know.
It's not a hobby. It's a world record.
Every week is something new with you.
I'm still playing chess, by the way, just quietly. My elo has actually dropped significantly.
Is it 'cause- are you getting worse or are you playing less?
No, I'm playing more and losing more.
Against better people?
Like-
As in you're getting higher ranks, so you're getting against
So you're
better
no
people.
longer
No.
of the mentality of it's so easy to become a grandmaster.
Okay, so I also watched a video saying if you don't become a grandmaster, it's like basically if you don't have an elo level, a grandmaster title at the age of 16, just give up.
So if you're not a prodigy.
Yeah, literally, because they were going through the graphs of these chess masters and people who have plateaued.
It's like the Magnuson bloke.
Yeah,
Is that his name?
Who's good at Fantasy Premier League.
yeah, he's good at that. Is it Magnus
Yeah, did he
Carlsen?
come top 5 or something?
Yeah, he's a...
Oh yeah, what's his name? Oh,
Magnus
Savant.
Carlsen.
oh, that's not Mac. I'm thinking of Kevin Magnuson. Anyway, continue.
So basically all the the legends who have plateaued have had lower elo ratings of 15, and you need to have a 2,600 at the age of 16 to to make it at all, essentially, in the chess world.
Where are you now?
I'm at 800 now. It's
You're a third of the way there.
it's plummeting. But anyways,
the biggest casual I've seen in my life.
that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know why I'm losing as well. I think I just don't learn openings. Basically, chess is not really a game that you play on the fly, but I play it like it's on the fly. You're actually supposed to just learn the moves and know the
Yeah,
first
you're meant
20
to be
moves.
you might be so many moves ahead.
No, but it's not even moves ahead. Yes, that's true.
You
but
know
it's
your whole...
you know the whole play.
Patterns of play, bro. You should know them.
It's just
Basically.
the English. It's memorized and you regurgitate it out onto the
It actually
board.
is. It actually is study. But that's not what I want to talk to you about.
Sorry.
Basically, I've always wanted to break a world record, and I think I've found one that I can actually beat.
Okay.
So, and it's not one that I have to make up. It's not most iPhones juggled or something. It's it's one that is
record. It already exists.
it already exists,
Okay,
right? And it is the fastest assembly of a Mr. Potato Head man is the record that I'm looking to beat. So basically, this chick who's 13 did it in 5.69 seconds.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
No, what are the components? I need to understand the components of the Mr. Potato Head
All right, you got
to
the-
understand the magnitude of this 5 seconds.
All right, you got the head, the potato, just
the round
shape,
part, yeah.
right? Then you got the legs. The
You gotta put that
ears,
on.
You got to put it's 2.
So one leg each.
Yeah.
It's not one piece is both legs.
Or maybe the legs is one piece, but definitely the arms and the ears,
And the nose.
the nose and the eyes,
How
and
many-
the hat.
How many pieces?
So
are
let's say
I've
you
lost
tell them it's
count.
8. Yeah,
Let's say
around
something
8.
like that. In 5.69 seconds, this chick's 13. Let's be real.
Dude,
first
that's
of
Can't
all.
be that hard.
That's a fucking... No, I think that's hard in 5 seconds.
I reckon
You need a perfect thing. You can't...
But what Ro was going to say is surely he has faster reflexes than a 13-year-old girl.
That is true, but also it doesn't look that fast. And I've seen errors that she's made in the world record attempt. Definitely
How
can be
many
optimized.
attempts do you get? Isn't it just a one and done if you get it? You
Infinite
get
attempt.
I think you
He's
get.
just got to do it one
for
time.
the official, if you want to get
Yeah.
into the Guinness, I think you might only get 2 attempts. You get one fuck up, and then I think that's it.
Right, can we pause the recording? Because I just want to show you the video.
Okay.
And then we'll come back.
All right.
And then you'll tell me. I think we all can do it.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
Show us.
2 hours later.
When you first said it, right, what I was thinking of, I don't know, the potato was floating and you put the pieces in. But
yeah.
she had the feet already set up.
It's all
sort
set
of
up,
thing.
yeah.
So you just flipped it onto it type of thing.
Yeah.
I
I
think
didn't realize there was this tactical element of it.
again, yeah. So I think you can set it up in what if I just have it all there, just slightly in, and I'll have to just push it in, and that's it. I can get in 3 milliseconds or something. But it looked very slow.
It is so slow. This is so beatable.
But
I think give me 3 weeks of practice.
I'm sure it's so beatable, but no one is bothered and wants this record.
What was the record before? Was there a record before? Or was she the first person to do this?
No, there surely was a record. She got it in like 5.69 or 5.67 or something seconds.
So you just have to get it in 5.68 and you got it the world record.
Yeah.
Surely that's actually so doable.
get Guinness in here. Like,
Yeah.
sort me out. We'll do it here live on the podcast. We can maybe break a world record.
Oh, that first ever podcast with the Guinness World Record as well.
I don't
That'd
think
be
we'll do
sick.
that.
No,
Definitely
what
not
other
the first.
podcasts out there have a Guinness World Record?
So many
Probably a lot,
podcasts.
you reckon?
Yeah.
Actually, that's true.
But like, you agree now? I'm not just like talking out of my ass.
No,
here.
that's-
like she's literally fumbling, putting in the hands as we speak.
Is she? You reckon she's trained for that? Did she do like a 6-week training camp leading up to this day, or is this something like? Because I reckon if you just put a couple of weeks of training, surely you're beating that.
But here's what I'll say. If she's come up with this world record, I'll give her props for coming up with the strategy to get in 5
True.
seconds. Because now you can use her strategy and perfect it even better.
Absolutely, yeah, that's true. She's
like
a
Michael
visionary.
Jordan, right?
Here we
Michael
go.
Jordan was the first to play in the style he was. Kobe Bryant copied it,
and just did it, but didn't do it better.
but didn't do it better. So
So that's what your analogy falls over.
but you got to be better than Michael Jordan, is what I'm saying.
She's not Michael Jordan. She's like the first person like
To play
Basketball
yeah.
in the 1950s.
That's exactly right.
And you're Michael Jordan.
And I'm Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
exactly.
But I do think like if I do break
the
this
Michael
record,
Jordan of potato head.
I put that on
Found
the
our title for this week. All right, so I'm down for this. All right, how are we gonna do this?
I just got to buy. I don't even know where to buy these potato head things from.
And then how do you have to like email the Guinness World Record? Like, hey, like I want to
Because I think
attempt this.
you need the bloke.
Like, because the adjudicator needs to be
he
there.
needs to come here, yeah.
And
There's
like,
all these rules.
I think
And,
you have to pay for this guy to come as well. Like,
Oh,
for
really?
5 seconds, I'm paying him for probably $100.
well, yeah, that's how they make their money. Or else, why would the fuck would they want to watch you make a Mr. Potato Head in
Don't
5
they make their
seconds?
money off the beer
book
that they
sales.
sell?
oh, I was going to say the
And
book
book
sales.
sales.
Yeah, but yeah, surely it's one of the two. But anyway, I'm actually very, very keen for this. Maybe in the next few weeks we can set this up. Ro, something me and Manny did recently last week. And I'm sure if you're seeing us on TikTok, you would have seen in Sydney TikTok, you would have seen a lot of videos about this, but it's the Ramadan night markets in Lakemba. And dead set for like a week, that's all I saw on my For You page. Like, I
And
basically
also Instagram.
I actually didn't
That's
see
where
that.
I saw it everywhere. Everyone's
Really?
Instagram story is the same. Like,
Actually, that's true. It's the same view of that one street. And you just see heaps of people.
Yeah.
And so I felt like I'd already been there until we actually went there. And then, I don't know, I'm going to have to put it out there. It was so overrated. It was.
Why?
I did not vibe it.
because
I mean,
it was a vibe. I'll
was a
give
vibe.
that. Food wise,
yeah, the food was
Shocker.
overrated. That's what I would say.
Rice.
So like when you go there, you obviously enter one side of the street and you see that the first few stalls are like what? Lemonade,
Yeah.
chip on a stick.
We're on a good start.
That's good. No,
How
good.
can you
I'll
stuff
say
that
no,
up?
good.
But I can get that at the Easter show.
No. Let's
Let's not
it's
make
good.
it, religious here, all right? So let's just,
Oh, God, exactly. Come
Go to
on.
the Easter show,
What
you
can only the
reckon?
Christians do chip on a stick? What's so sacrilegious about being at the
quiet for the
Ramadan?
rest of this
night?
then.
hey, sorry, go on.
No, the first is chip on a stick, lemonade, kanafe,
Yeah.
camel burger.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Camel burger is a specialty, deer burger, what have you.
Yeah, it's like the delicacy of like the Ramadan. It's like the showstopper, the camel
right.
burger.
Tandoori chicken, or what else was there? Corn in a cup.
Yeah, yeah.
Few stalls.
sure.
And then you look down the street, big street, you're seeing like 50 stalls or something. You walk down the street, what do you see?
Camel burger.
Chip on a stick.
Part 2.
Lemonade.
The same thing.
Camel burger.
Right.
Over
So
and
you have
over.
the same thing across the whole street. And it's just like, with 50 stalls, I'm expecting at least.
Where's the innovation?
Exactly. 30.
And the thing is, right, like there was only like the ones that like were closer towards the end, like the entrance of that street, were all packed. There was like massive lines. But if you go further down, like there was like more camel burgers, there was like shorter lines.
Same
and, like,
thing, just different.
And it probably
stall.
tastes the same. Like so, like we were thinking, oh, like do we go to the ones with the long lines? And everyone's like apparently people are like it's all the same stuff. Like don't
Right.
be an idiot and line up. It's like instead of lining up 2 hours for a burger, just line up
Well, 'cause,
40
like,
minutes instead.
You hear camel burger, and then you see camel burger store. You're like, oh, this must be the famous camel
must
burger.
yeah,
you don't
yeah,
realize
yeah,
that
yeah.
30 other stores also
And
sell.
then the line sort of validates it. You're like, oh, fuck, there's
Yeah,
a
it's
line.
like-
This
Yeah.
must be it.
It's like chimpanzee behavior, right? You see what other people do and you just kind of follow and flock there as well. And then
Sure.
like there was the
Yeah, go on.
kanafe guy as well. Like so there's one particular kanafe guy that was featured on every single TikTok that I saw. And it was
Yeah.
like the yummy guy. I don't know if you've seen it, but
Not
it's like
seen
literally
it.
just one guy who like holds it up and he's like yummy and then like gives it to everyone. And we saw that store and that
Right.
line was fucking huge. Like it was massive. And the thing is, right, literally right across from it was another kanafe store with no line.
No yummy yummy guy though.
No yummy yummy guy.
Yeah,
So people are
you want the
literally
yummy
only
yummy.
lining up for the yummy yummy guy. And I'm like, dude, it's the same thing, like either side. Like, we're not going to know the difference between what a good kanafe is and what a bad kanafe. Like, for us, it's all going to taste the same, right?
True.
So while you're literally lining up just so you can take a video of the... So what I'm saying is the influencers have ruined the Ramadan night markets.
How was the camel burger? Did you try it?
We went to a burger store, lined up for the camel burger. Halfway down the line, we realized they also had deer burger, which was exciting prospect. We tried both.
I thought the deer burger was better because it tasted like a cheeseburger, like a Macca's cheeseburger.
They both
Right.
tasted like a cheeseburger because like it was meat at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Cheese and like
sauce,
sauce, like burger sauce. So it's
But like,
It's
did
just
you
like-
taste the meat? Like, was the meat
it's so
Different?
it's just slightly different.
right?
It tastes like beef. Like,
And I'm gonna say, genuinely though, it's just beef, but a bit more,
Extra steps.
tiny bit like different.
Well, that's good to
Gamey.
know, actually.
But then I'm gonna put out that the only reason why the deer was better is because the patty was thicker,
it was juicy.
so it was juicier. Like the camel was thin, and I think that it was overcooked, so it was like a bit drier. So obviously it wasn't as good.
But like overall, it was still a good vibe. Like it was pretty cool seeing that many people.
And I'm also
like,
gonna caveat this whole slander of the next day. I saw someone's Instagram story of the market, and they had like P-Day and like, as you were asking,
Yeah.
like you want a shawarma. I saw one.
Yeah, but thing is, I don't
But
remember.
we didn't see it.
I don't
So
remember
maybe
seeing
we idiots and just
Yeah.
missed the variety.
Before we get attacked in the comments, maybe we are.
Yeah, we missed the variety we were
Exactly.
asking for. Maybe I'll put my hands up. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But based on our experience,
Average.
Lakemba Ramadan markets would not recommend at all.
I had kanafe.
Clip that, put it on TikTok. Views.
Done. I had kanafe for the first time. My brother went and he
Yeah.
brought some home.
Yeah.
It tasted nothing.
I think that in and of itself,
You-
though, one of our friends was saying, you
need
got to
to
eat
eat-
it fresh.
you need to eat it while it's hot, while it's there.
I enjoyed it, right? But it tasted nothing like I imagined it. For some reason, like what I thought it was like some sponge cake or like something. I didn't realize it was cheese.
yeah. It's cheese.
Tasted beautiful. Chuck in the microwave.
Yeah. You know, I reckon it is better to like have there while it's like fresh, like
Yeah.
straight out of the oven and whatever.
Like it was just bizarre. Like I did not expect it to taste like what it did.
Another thing as well, it was all cash only, which was also very annoying. Like in this day and age, who the hell carries around cash?
And also, I'm starting to see through the lies of street vendors.
Oh, here we go.
Like, for example, corn in a cup. It's fucking corn in a styrofoam cup, and they're paying cost $5.
Did they put cheese on it or something?
No, there was ones you could get like butter, you could get like spices, like there was different variations.
Spices
but like
cost
the,
50, like 5
the,
cents.
the base package
Yeah.
of the corn in the cup was $5.
Wow.
Corn.
Yes, corn.
Corn.
Maize, the
Corn
cheapest of
kernels.
all.
Exactly. Maize. Grain.
Inflation was at 5%, so you know what? I'll allow
Allow
it.
it.
You know, the cost of production
Chip on
has
a
gone
stick.
up.
Like $6, $8,
What are
$10
potatoes?
at the Easter show or some shit.
Yeah.
Just one potato in spiral form.
How do they do that? How do they actually
There's
do
a
chips on
machine
a
for
stick?
it.
Yeah, you like
Oh.
Because you know in like primary school you got apple
the
slinkies.
apple.
Yeah.
so it's the same
it's
shit.
a machine. They just have an automatic machine
Oh.
that
And it just
spirals
cuts
it.
like the inside part out, and it just spirals the outside.
For example, sushi, right? I
Yeah.
could pay a premium for sushi because I know there's a bit of craftsmanship.
Yeah,
to it.
absolutely. The handiwork is immaculate.
Chip on a stick is a fucking machine. It's a robot. Chip on a stick, fucking overrated.
Industrial revolution. No, it's actually pretty good, dude. Chip on a stick, I thought is good.
It's tasty. I'll give you that. It
For
tastes
those who don't know what chip on a stick is, it's literally a potato deep fried, like just in spiral form.
I think our listeners could
In
have
a
figured
stick.
that part out.
on a stick.
Can you know, like,
It quite literally is chip on a stick, like a deep fried potato on a stick.
I think it's quite nice.
And then lemonade.
Also goes well with chip on a stick. I
Yeah,
must
it's
admit.
all quality products, but the markup on it is insane.
Yeah,
bro.
it was $5 for lemonade.
I quit
as
my
well.
day job and start selling lemonade.
I did appreciate that. All the stuff was either variations of like $5 or $10. So like you didn't have to get any like $1 or $2 change. It was all just
bro, that-
notes. So that was nice. I did appreciate that.
The convenience.
The convenience.
That strawberry lemonade I bought, $8.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
But that was a slapper.
That was it was a good.
There was
strong-
craftsmanship in that
yeah.
one. There was strawberry chunks in it, and the lemonade was infused with strawberry. I'll give you that. There's a bit of.
Oh, and
techers
I
there.
got the Turkish coffee as well, where they put in the sand and like that. That was
okay.
good. I
That
like that.
te-
That one was pretty
something
good.
to it.
That was like I think
Chip on a
$4
fucking
or something.
stick. It's
Yeah.
a potato on a
No one
stick.
forced you to buy the
I
chip on
actually
a
think
stick.
corn in a cup, dare I say, is the worst crime. Chip on a stick at least has some like flavoring. If they're literally just like cooking
I think
corn,
it was
shaving it
garlic,
off.
Like there was like
no,
some guy.
bro, I
no,
saw what he put on it.
remember that.
He put
I
a
wasn't
bit
there.
of Saxa table salt, and then he put some
Not even rock
motherfucking
salt, just
exactly
like iodized,
iodine filled
salt.
salt, and then some spice that you could probably buy in bulk for like $5.
Okay, fine.
I have 2 days to go to Lakemba night market, so I was planning on going tomorrow night. So let's see.
Go, and then hopefully you can find the actual quality
PA
items
and
that we
stuff
could
like
not.
All right, boys. As per usual, we are sponsored by the great people at Manscaped. I want to talk to you about my balls for a second, boys. It is beautiful autumn right now, and our friends at Manscaped want to make sure it's beautiful when your pants fall. I get my balls out all the time, so you got to make sure this is good. So don't let the trees be the only things dropping their excess leaves, and give your trunk the look it deserves with the leaders in male grooming and their 4th generation performance package.
You know when it's 4, they've improved on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, so it must be good.
The thing is, right, number 1 was amazing. Number 2, even better. Number 3, another level above. And you must have to imagine now how good is the 4.0.
The innovation.
So it's time to bundle up with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. Great little product, I have to say.
Get your balls out.
Get the balls out. Give them a good...
Get them out right now.
Right now. While you're listening to us, if you have the balls or not have balls, just find the nearest balls and get them out. So you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag.
You can see, if you're on YouTube, you can see some of the items on the table,
The 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to advanced skin-safe technology. It also gives you the ability to turn on the LED spotlight. Boys,
Wow.
that is a
Unreal.
game changer. So you can turn it on and off when you need a more precise shave.
So let's say we want to get this then.
Yeah.
How do we go about
How
getting
would
it?
we get it?
Well, lucky for our listeners, Manscaped have given us this power, and this power is our code. The code TCB at checkout gets you 20% off and free shipping with the code TCB. 3 simple letters.
Manscaped.com, 20% off, free shipping. Simple as that.
TCB. 3 letters can get you 20% off and free shipping. You'd be dumb not to do it. Check out Manscaped. All right, boys, very big guest this week. And as per usual, before we start, we always like to look at the numbers because as humans, we are only defined by our numbers. So 19,000 TikTok followers, over 2,000 Instagram followers, and 6 acting credits on starnow.com.au.
Wow, that's the...
What?
We'll get to that in a bit. I've got a few questions. Please welcome to the podcast Sydney comedian Aleks Milinkovic.
Hey, thank you for having me, boys. I love that you were like 19K, took it. That's like nothing. That's like fuck all.
They're not numbers to sneeze at. They're very good numbers, let's be honest.
I have the same amount of Instagram followers as a very popular high school boy.
And I'm sure he gets all the ladies. So, that's very
He's
credible.
talk of the town.
Exactly.
Straight up.
What we do with all our guests, Alex, is we ask them a question to begin with, and it's, what is your rarest moment? And before we hear yours, I want to dob myself in because I had one literally last night. We went out to dinner in a really nice restaurant here in Sydney, and we were having a good time. Like the drinks were flowing, and after a while, you have a few beers. You got to pee, right? So I'm like, fuck, time to break the seal. So I get up and I start walking, and I've never been here before, and it was really dark, and I was, bit blurry. My vision was starting to go. So I'm like, shit, I don't know where the bathroom is. At the corner of my eye, I saw the waitress walking up behind me. So I'm like, so I turn around, I'm like, oh, hey, where's your bathroom? And then she kind of like gave me one of these looks.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, maybe she didn't hear me. So I'm like, oh, could you please direct me towards your bathroom? And then she looked at me and she's like, I don't work here.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So then I just kind of stood there, doing like the John Travolta meme. Like one of these and the thing is, she was going straight to the bathroom. She fucking knew exactly where it was, and she was going. So I had to like awkwardly follow behind her. And then, so I tried to pee as fast as possible to get back. And then so I got back and I sit down.
Yeah.
And she comes back and she was sitting in the table right across from us. And I was looking right at her.
Hello, nice to see you again.
These ones for the next fucking 2 hours we were there.
Oh, that's fucking awkward as shit.
And the thing is, I looked at the other waitresses. They're not even close to what she was wearing. I don't even know why.
Yeah, I'm going to ask, what compelled you to think she was a
Dude,
worker?
there's nothing worse than finding out you have waitress face.
Yeah, true.
Like, you look like minimum wage head.
And you're a secret tip.
Honestly, I don't know. I think I just assumed because she was walking in the direction towards like to the bar. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe surely she works here.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no one else here.
No.
So yeah, that was my
That is so poor.
that was pretty bad. So that was my rare moment that happened literally last night. Alex, tell us
Okay.
your rarest moment.
I'll give you this one. Okay, because first off, I don't fully understand the definition of rare moment. It sounds like something that you guys are trying to make a thing.
I think
Dare I suggest it is a thing?
Is it a
Yeah, maybe it's like a city thing, but it definitely like
Like, so
I've heard
just-
other, like not within us.
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
other people call people rare.
rare. Yeah,
right, so
Or maybe we've stolen it from someone.
maybe.
it's someone doing something that is unusual.
just strange,
Strange.
unusual,
Yeah.
just weird,
Right.
idiotic, maybe.
Okay. Oh, so it's multiple things.
Yeah,
not
it's just like
okay.
so you're looking at the person. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
You are so strange.
Yeah.
I have two. Tell me which one fits this more.
Love to hear it all.
One is a story, and one is just a thing I do.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll do the thing I do first because that's just a short one. I refuse to walk under street signs.
That is rare.
Fucking
That's rare.
That is textbook.
So you're seeing like, Jason Street, you just swerve around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it's, those things where it's like it's taken up the entire pathway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will go on the road and then come back onto the
I
pathway.
refuse to believe.
Wait, what? Why?
Yeah, is there any
100% true.
reason?
Yeah, is there a reason behind
I
it?
honestly don't know.
And that's what makes it rare. If there's no reason behind it, that's what makes it
The
rare.
thing is like, I think, so Serbs are a very superstitious people.
Right.
I was born here, so I didn't really grow up with it like they do over there.
Street signs or?
Brisbane has no street.
Yeah, nothing.
No, but like I think somewhere along the line, I don't know where. I think somewhere I got into my head that if you walk under a street sign, it's bad luck.
Okay.
Right.
I thought it was going to be like one of your relatives in Serbia was like beheaded
Yeah.
by a street sign. Yeah.
By George Street.
No, the thing is, I thought that was like walking under ladders or something gives you, or like when you know the pavements, the cracks. If you step on the cracks, that's
Yeah.
also bad luck. I've heard
Yeah.
that.
See, I'm okay with all of that. Like
It's just straight.
street signs, it's straight up. And I feel so bad about it because sometimes like I'll go for runs.
Yeah.
And Chippendale where I live, there's heaps
Heap.
of those ones that take up the entire path.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there will be people behind me and shit like that, and I get in their way so I can go around the street.
Oh,
You're a
no.
menace to society. As
Yeah.
well.
A little bit. Well, I don't want fucking bad luck. I don't know. This is the thing.
Fair enough.
If
He's
I'm,
looking out for himself.
if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
I've wasted a couple of people's time.
True.
If
True.
I'm right, I've done
You've
so
said-
much good for me and my family.
That's true.
That is
actually.
fair. That is fair.
Looking out for his generations, his kids, his
That's what I'm
grandkids.
saying. So that is the thing I do. Do you guys not have like a weird superstition or like things that you do?
Honestly, like no, like
Yeah.
not for me personally. I think I'm.
For me, it's more mostly like the volume. Like in the car, TV has to be an even number.
Yeah,
I'll get
okay.
really antsy if it's like an odd number or something
Right.
like that. So I'll change.
Or actually, no. Maybe like with sports, right? Like I'll put on like my right pad first or my right shin pad first
Here's the
before my
thing with
left,
that. I
like stuff
wanted
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted that because I saw like when I was growing up, I saw like footballers do it, right?
Yeah.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, would do some of that. So
Right.
I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I never stuck. 'Cause I
Yeah.
forgot.
Okay. Fair.
Third football game, I'm like, oh, fuck, I put my left one on first. I'm like, whatever. I don't care.
No, I also have that as well. It's like in terms of like dressing up for things.
Oh yeah. Are you a sock shoe kind of guy or
No. I'm a double sock, double shoe.
respect?
But thank you, brother. No, but I do have a similar thing where I think consciously about what I'm wearing for a gig. 'Cause if I wore the same thing last night, I
Yeah.
think that it's one of two things. It's like it either could be like the good energy is still in the clothes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Or because I did that last night, I'm trying to recreate it tonight. It doesn't work the same way.
So which way do you swing usually? Do you change clothes
I
or?
usually try change clothes.
Right. Okay.
But let's say you absolutely like bombed and you were wearing, this hoodie. You're like, would you wear it
I'll
ever
never
again?
wear that hoodie ever
Yeah.
again.
I love
take-
that. I love that.
I'll never wear the hoodie ever again. I swear to God. Not once. There is a pile of clothes on my cupboard floor of all the stuff that I've bombed in.
Wow.
Yeah, that I'm just like, nah. I mean, obviously not jeans because like they're fucking so expensive.
There's a price limit on this superstition.
Yeah, what if
Over
you're
$100, it doesn't matter what.
I've got to fucking wear this?
But like if it's like a hoodie, if it's
Yeah.
a shirt, if it's a button up, whatever it is, I will just be like, not bombed in this. Obviously something fucked me up.
Right.
Maybe that's just not who I am. Maybe they were looking at me like, you're not pulling that off.
Yeah.
And that was distracting. I don't know what it is, but I will just take it off. I'll put it the fuck down.
Is there a way like you can reverse the juju? So let's say you bombed in it. Like, do you do like a ritual to try and get rid of the bad omens?
Sometimes I'll give it a redemption arc.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will try to wear something on the night that I'm feeling good. Just to be like, we're bringing you back into the rotation, brother.
Yes.
And to see if it's me or if it's the hoodie. And usually I find out it was me.
All right. So that's your rare behavior. What about your rare story? Let's hear about that.
Rare story. This happened in Melbourne on the weekend.
Okay.
Right?
Fresh.
Very fresh. I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I haven't told anyone yet. But you guys know Jim Owen?
Yes.
I do not know Jim Owen.
Comedian Jim Owen. He is this Irish comedian. And he's huge in Australia. He's been on like all of the galas since we were kids.
Right.
Right. Do you guys ever watch the galas growing up?
I did watch the galas.
Yeah?
But
Every now and then.
not like religiously.
I don't watch it live. Like
yeah.
you'll see like
the
Aaron
clips and
Chen's,
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
bangers. We'll watch
Yeah.
that.
Oh, dude, that's literally the only person worth watching the gala for now. Aaron Chen, Sam Campbell, and Damien Power. Those are the only people I watch from the gala.
Yeah.
But so Jim Owen, when I was growing up, I remember he was like this massive comedian. Anyway, I get invited to a party at A-List. A-List is a comedy management.
Okay. Right.
We show up to this place. It's called the Toff in Melbourne. We go up all the way to the top, and it's very quiet. There's like 20 people.
Yeah.
But Jim Owen's there.
Yeah.
Because he's represented by them. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's Jim Owen. And I still have that with all of the comedians. Because like I'll see the comedians now that I grew up watching.
Yeah.
But I still have a thing like, oh, fuck, that's you.
Starstruck.
Yeah.
Fanboy moment.
Yeah.
Fanboy, like, holy shit, I never thought I'd be in the same room as you. This is
Yeah,
crazy. And so I see Jim Owen, I'm like, if I talk to him, I'm going to be weird as fuck. So I can't, I'm just not going to talk to him.
Never meet your heroes, they say.
I was pretty sober at this point.
Okay.
Right? I was just like, even now, I think, honestly, I thought I need a couple drinks in me before I speak to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I was just like, if I say it, I'm just going to make, whatever it is, whatever that comes out of my mouth, it's going to be weird as fuck. Because I don't want to be like, hey man, I remember you on TV. And I don't want to make him feel like he's irrelevant either. I don't want to
I saw you 20 years ago.
Remember when you were famous?
That's all I could think of to say was like, I remember watching you when I was a kid. I'm a full grown man. now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's still doing, so I couldn't figure out how to be respectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but still, because what was inside me wanted to be respectful.
Yeah.
But all the dumb words were coming out. So I was like, I'm just not doing that. Anyway, I get a couple more beers in me. I'm hanging out with everybody, having a little good time. I go to the bathroom, and the urinal next to me is Jim Owen.
Here we go. Yeah.
And I go, now's a good time, is it?
Yeah. Now's a good time to chat. Dick in hand.
And I keep it short. I just keep it short. I go like,
What, as in your penis or?
it stays short.
Yeah.
My dick. And so I went, hey man, I went, brother, massive fan.
With the finger guns?
With little fingers. I was like, massive fan, brother. And he was like, oh, good, yeah. And I can't do an Irish accent. He's like, you're a comic? And I'm like, yeah, I am. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Alex. And then we just sort of start talking on the way back. To the thing.
Yeah.
And because it's loud music, I can't really understand him because he's got a thick Irish accent.
Yeah.
And it's heavy bass in the room.
Yeah.
But I'm still like giddy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like everything he's saying. If you looked at it, you would be like, he's trying to fuck Jim Owen. Like I had no idea, but I was like, oh my god, you're the best. Like just trying to not, and then I clocked what I was doing. I was like, you look like a fucking loser, dude. Like, be cool. And then I overcorrected, and I was like, hey man, I know that accent's fake. So
What the fuck is going on?
This guy's like, this guy bipolar or something. Like,
he attempted to overcorrect me looking like a bitch.
Yeah.
I said like the stupidest thing, like weirdly mean, disrespectful. I was just like, bro, we all know it's fake. I get it's funny on stage, but like, I was thinking like he'll be like, oh yeah, I've gotten that one before. You know what I mean?
yeah.
He just sort of like went, oh yeah.
Oh no.
So this is what I'm thinking. Either he didn't hear what I said,
Yeah, true.
or he really didn't like what I said.
It's such a niche like insult. Like
It was the only thing that I could think of to ask because it was also like, or to say, because it was the only thing that was very present right there.
yeah, true.
His accent was getting in the way of this conversation.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
And so I wanted to be like, bro, drop it. Come on, we're hanging out. Which I thought was funny. And also part of me was like, imagine if you said this to Jim Owen. Like, imagine. And then I was just like, Why imagine?
Just send.
Let's just do it. Anyway, so he just leaves. Like he just leaves me standing there.
So he left your conversation.
Yeah, he's just like, oh yeah, oh okay,
And then just wandered off.
and then just like grabbed someone else's hand. He's like, hey, yeah, and then went over there, and then I'm just standing there like the John Travolta. Fucking, oh, sorry, that was you.
We got that on camera.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, fuck it,
Yeah.
Aleks
Move
Milinkovic
on.
cancelled.
Rare.
dude. Thank you for having me.
Did you put some brandy or whiskey in there?
Something.
A few drinks in, the looseness comes out apparently.
So I'm standing there, and I lean. You guys know Sam Bowden?
I know of him, yeah.
He's my friend. He was there with me. I lean over to him, and I was like, hey man, if you see me talking to Jamoan again, please interrupt.
Yeah.
and because Jamoan is an older male comedian, Sam had to double check. And I was like, no, I'm not a survivor.
You just see Jim like putting random shit in people's glasses.
Just like, show me where he touched you. Like, on some doll.
Cover your drinks, boy.
Hey Jim, how you going, mate?
I was like, no. I was like, it's for his safety.
Yeah.
I'm saying the stupidest shit. Don't let me talk to him again. He's like, okay, I got you. Anyway, night goes on. A fucking wild dance floor opens up out of nowhere. It started with 20 people. Now it's 120 people.
Yeah.
Right? DJ, it's pumping. It's crazy. And I'm like, at this point, like 15 beers in, and I see like a room full of dancing people. Well, you would see a room full of dancing people. I saw lost sheep looking for a shepherd. Yeah. I went in.
He's the Messiah.
Like parted like the red
I went in, boys. I tore it up so fucking hard.
Oh, respect.
You have no idea. I was cutting shit. It was crazy. Genuinely, it was wild. And people were like around me, and I was like, yeah, I was fucking feeling myself so hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then like it's nice to also see because like you rarely see comics loosen up enough to dance.
Yeah.
Right. And now I see like all these comics are like, holy shit, Milinkovic is fucking and they're like, all right, fuck it, let's go dance.
Yeah, let's go.
And now we're all dancing, having a good time. Everyone's around us. And I look to like the little outskirts of the circle. And Jamoan's sitting there.
No.
Yeah.
Jamoan's just sitting there on like the little chair that's
Yeah.
like on the side. You know? And he's just like looking around like, and he's like nodding. And I was like, and I just fucking put my hand. I was like, come on. I was like, let's go. And he could have done anything. He could have been like, no. He could have been like, go fuck yourself. Like I was expecting something, but I was like, I need a redemption.
Yeah.
Because I fucked up before and I want. This is Jamoan. I love him. I was like, come on, Jim. And he fucking takes my hand.
Yeah.
And he comes up and he does the weirdest. He's like, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Like he starts going into the dance floor like that. And like now we're like dancing like arm in arm and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's when the credits roll on that story.
Oh, wow.
unreal.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, you just got to clap.
That's a
You just got to clap.
So I don't know if that fits for rare. I think the first half is rare.
Yeah.
First half is rare.
Just completely disrespected this man to his face.
Yeah.
I think the approaching him in the urinal is where it
starts. Yeah. Yeah. Just like,
Because
big fan.
Ro often tells this story of like one of the rarest people he met was at the urinal.
Yeah. And he looks down and he says, nice flow. That was his compliment to me. And I was like, well, I guess we're doing this now. And it was just bizarre, like the most bizarre
I think he
thing.
said he like nice watch.
Yeah,
as
nice
well.
watch as well.
Nice watch is a good one.
Nice watch is a good one. But it's just
So
like,
strange. Like, just
bizarre.
having this- You
We have-
only meet the weirdest people, like who have conversations at the urinal.
yeah, we have like a long storied history of just like rare units in the urinal. And it's like people like you, just like menaces who don't mind their own business.
Dude, straight up, the second I'm like a fair amount of beers deep, I'm like, this is our urinal.
we're sword fighting at this
I'm
point.
a family.
Crossing streams.
I have a like drunk me has like a really like a thirst for connection. In every part, I have no like thing where I'm like, oh, maybe this is a moment. 10 beers deep, I'm like, your problems are my problems.
I love it. I love it.
I really need it. I don't know why.
You mentioned earlier that you do come from a Serbian background, and for us three, we went to a friend, like someone from our high school was Serbian. So our like idea of Serbian parents they're very strict and very hard. So I'll tell you a story of what happened to our friend. So this was like what, year 7 or 8, boys, and
Something
What's
like
your
that.
friend's name?
We won't be doing that. And anyway, so he's 7 or 8. This is like 2010, 2011, the time where like getting an undercut was like the big thing, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he went, like it was Saturday, he went out to get a haircut. He got a nice, 0 on the sides and a nice long flowing hair at the top. So he goes back to his house and then his dad sees it. And his dad just sees red, and he grabs him, and he's like, "This is not the haircut for a man." and he takes him out the back, gets his own like
Gets the clippers.
and put 0 everywhere. So now he's like a skinhead. This man is a fucking white supremacist. Basically.
Oh my God.
And then he comes into school, and at the same time we were studying the
Boy in the striped pajamas.
And so I don't know if you remember the main character from that show,
Yeah,
but
he
it
had
was
an undercut.
Yeah, undercut all over.
all over
He
his
was
head.
also super popular in Auschwitz. The other
And so for the rest of the year, this kid was called Shmuel.
Oh, that poor motherfucker.
He
It was bad.
rough. He had a shit haircut and he was being
Shmuel.
abused by every single person in the grade.
Oh, that's so fucking sad.
So I guess we want to know, like, were your parents at that level? Like, what do they think about you doing comedy? Like, what are some like I don't know of any other Serbian comedians. Like, usually I can think of like Serbian athletes, but I don't really know like people in the
Or is this
arts
an exception to the rule potentially?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of Serbian comedians. I know of a Croatian one. He's very good. His name's Amos Gill. He
yes.
opens
Shout
for
out.
Jim Jeffries.
Oh, I think we've seen him then. Probably when he came out a few years ago.
He's open for Jim Jeffries and Chris D'Elia. He's banging.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there aren't a lot of. But no, my parents really didn't give a fuck about me doing comedy. My mom doesn't get it. Dad totally understands it.
Yeah.
Mom, because of the two of them, I think like obviously there was the war and that over there.
Yeah.
So I think ideologically when they moved over here, Dad was like, we moved here so the kids can do whatever they want.
Yeah. Right.
So like when I started like in grade 8, I wanted to be in a band. He was like, I'll go buy you your first guitar.
Is it
You know
like
what I mean?
Metallica or something?
Yeah, I wanted to be in a punk band.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do a punk band thing and then figured out quickly that everything I wrote sounded gay. It was crazy. Like I'll listen to some of it back every now and again, like because I have it in my emails. Like,
Oh, you have them
way back.
saved. You reckon you can send it over to us?
Absolutely not.
We need some new intro music.
Absolutely not. I remember we went into the studio one time with like this uni student, and he had to do it because it was like an assessment thing for him.
Yeah.
And you could just tell that like from the word go, he was like, we're both wasting each other's time. like in hindsight, I'm like, oh, poor fucking man. But anyway, so yeah, he bought me that first guitar, and then when I was like, I'm thinking about doing comedy, he was like, yeah, good, go do it. Just whatever you do, work hard at it.
Yeah.
Right? Mum, on the other hand, she doesn't understand how that is a thing.
As in comedy, like doing comedy full time.
Yeah, like she doesn't understand it. Like it's not like she's seen it, but she doesn't really speak a lot of English, so
Right.
she's just like, like it's very
so wholesome.
It's really
Unconditional.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
really, really sweet. It's the best because she's just happy sitting there being like, "That's my son," and like people are laughing, and that's enough for her. She doesn't
Yeah.
need to know what's being said. Sometimes I'm talking shit directly about her, or she's there
Well, she's
going-
also just
It's cruel. I'm a bad son, but yeah, she doesn't really fully understand. She doesn't understand how it can like make money. She still does the thing where it's like, well, Petar is doctor's assistant. I could get, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. She still does that, but like they weren't strict really. Like,
So there's no stories like our
Yeah.
friend where, your dad grabbed you
No.
by the head and
no, I never got ritualistically shaved.
Like a sheep.
Yeah, no, I don't think I did. I definitely got hit.
yeah.
There was like,
we all got hit.
yeah,
That's-
we all got hit.
What was your parents' like weapon of choice?
The belt.
Belts. I actually never got the belt, I'll be honest. I got the
yeah?
spoon, like the wooden spoon.
I got the wooden spoon too.
Yeah, but the belt was never.
occasions only.
Yeah, never in the
Birthdays,
arsenal.
Christmases.
Do you ever talk to your parents about them hitting you?
No, I don't want to open up those.
Because then I might get
wounds.
hit again. I choose not to.
Because I bring it up every now and again, and it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Because like me and both my sisters definitely got hit.
Yeah.
But if you bring it up to them now, they're like, "We never hit you."
It's a light tap.
They're gaslighting you. And we never hit.
And then you're like, I know the time and date and
Yeah.
place.
Have these
I have the scars.
They're like, name one time we hit you, and I'll be like, that time that we were at my grandma's house, and then I'd explain the story, and they would be like, one time.
Name another.
Like I remember once the story of my grandma's house was because I was like fucking like 5 or 6 years old, and I vaguely remember this. But like I was outside. It was my grandpa, grandma, and my parents, and I was saying something that was like just something a silly 6-year-old would say, and they were finding it cute.
Yeah.
Right? They were finding it cute. It was the fact, I'll tell you what it was. It was the fact that I was standing up to my dad.
Oh.
Right?
Man.
Like my dad was saying things and I'd like have a little attitude back at him.
Yeah.
And they were laughing at it because they were like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
6 years old. Look at him.
Yeah.
And then he was, all right, after like 3 or 4, I got like 3 or 4 like big laughs from the family. And then on like the 5th time, he was like, okay, time to go home. And I said in Serbian, I said, naprav nas. Thinking, oh, I'm still having an attitude.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
liking it. Naprav nas means like make me or make us.
Yeah.
Right? No one laughs.
Yeah. Oh no.
Immediately get serious. I just said the worst thing.
Yeah.
And that's I used that as I was like, then we went home and Dad was like, make you belt out. Like, yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ. It felt so mean because I was getting rewarded for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then one misstep. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, now you're gonna
That's
fucking
it.
learn.
You're gonna
This is
copy.
Alex's comedy like origin story. Like,
Straight up.
First bomb.
yeah.
The shirt he wore that day is in the pile of the others.
So how many lashings of the belt was that?
I can't remember. I don't because I think I only got the belt like once or twice. Mum tried one time, but I laughed the entire way through.
Kind of enjoyed it.
It was honestly, it was so fun. Like, because I could also tell, like, but I don't know if you ever got hit by your mum, but like, Dad was the person that was like,
Yeah.
waiting until your
enforcer.
dad. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck. But like, I could tell my mum felt bad about it.
Yeah.
And so like she would like do like soft hits with the belt, like
Yeah.
pussy hits with the belt.
Yeah.
To a point where like after you've been savaged by a belt before, getting that,
Yeah.
you can't help but
Nothing.
feel like,
Exactly.
True.
what are you doing? And so I tried to like fake cry to make it to get it over and done with.
Yeah.
But I just ended up laughing because I couldn't believe it. I was like, this shit she has no arm.
It's like fake orgasming. You just want to reward the other person.
Straight up, there is an image
You
in
want
my
to
mind.
make it feel good about what they're doing. Oh, I can't believe I've done that now.
It's excellent.
I love my
Excellent.
mum. I wanted her, I wanted her to feel like
Yeah.
she could enforce as well.
Yeah, true.
But I just ended up laughing, which made her laugh, and now I'm just sitting there with my butt out.
Yeah.
And she has like a belt, and we're just laughing. Kind of wholesome, sweet.
Kind of wholesome ending, yeah.
If you think about it.
And then your dad came in.
I want to get a cross stitch of that done. Just like, you know those cross stitch things where it's like a
that?
little cottage.
I have no idea what that is.
Like it's like a stitching and you get like the wool and it makes a picture, right?
Yeah.
We've got a few more Serbian questions now that we're on there.
Let's go. I love the Serbian question.
All right, we're going to do a quick little rank these athletes. Novak Djokovic.
Number 1 forever.
You didn't want to hear the other options? Is he like the most famous Serbian of all time?
I think so, yeah.
Like hands down, like no one comes close?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Nikola Tesla, like that's it.
Is he Serbian?
Yeah, Nikola Tesla's Serbian.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
fair
it.
So during the whole like anti-vax thing were you pro Djokovic?
I'm always pro Djokovic.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Team Novak.
And it's only because he's our only one.
Yeah.
Like, I can't afford to go against Djokovic.
That is true, actually.
Because if we had another one, I would be like, man, fuck Djokovic. But we
Yeah,
don't.
true.
He's number 1 and he's the best.
The GOAT?
Yeah, well, I mean, 100%. Although people don't want to give it to him. People don't want to give it to him, and I resent that. And I think it's because he's not as cute as Federer.
I was going to say, you're sitting with two Federer fanboys.
Yeah.
here.
But in saying that, I do agree with that. Like I think like just from Serbia, they just like look down on a little bit more like East European versus like nice Switzerland, classy, all that sort of stuff.
Because Federer will win a game and be like, thank you so much. Like, he's so like charming.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like very slick and shit like that. Novak doesn't have a bunch of charm, really. He's very much just like down the barrel. Like,
Yeah, just like I'll win games, bro. Like, I just play tennis and
I
I'll
win
win.
game. Other guy was good. I was better.
Yeah.
Number 1 Serbia. And we hate that. We hate that here. But I need you to know all the Serbians like
Down with Pfizer.
because it's also a very Serbian thing. Like a lot of Serbs I know didn't get vaccinated. I had to get vaccinated because I work here, and also when pubs were opening up, I needed to do gigs.
Yeah.
So I needed to get vaccinated.
Your livelihood
Yeah.
depended on it.
Yeah, but my family, I don't think anyone in my family is vaccinated. I don't know if I can say that publicly.
You can say whatever you want, man.
Is it still a fucking problem? Like, because now it's not a thing, the mandates
Yeah.
anymore,
Nah,
right? I don't,
like it's like the Wild West. You
But
can do
like-
whatever you want.
the Serbs, people need to understand as well, and this is where the Djokovic thing was like, where, well, at least I feel like why I saw it, where it was coming from.
Yeah.
we live here in Australia in a place where us trusting the government has never ended fatally for us.
True.
Okay.
True.
And all the Serbs are coming from a time where it's like, why the fuck would I trust?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you. It's like, we've
Yeah.
done that before.
It ended badly.
It ended
Yeah.
badly.
Yeah.
And so now there's still this like distrust of authority and the system. So when they hear mandatory vaccine mandates,
Yeah.
Right.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
it's just like, why? That's it. It's like, well, because it's good for you. It's like,
Yeah.
I heard it's not.
Novak said otherwise.
Yeah, where have I heard this before?
Yeah, and he's fucking number one tennis champion.
Yeah. Okay. I've never thought of it from that
Yeah.
point of view. Yeah.
Because I don't think it's like like they're just like, oh, they're stupid. I just think it's like they don't, and even when I was a kid, pre-vaccines, it's like there was just like a distrust of authority.
Yeah. Right.
And I don't think that's that controversial to say if any Serbs are watching this that are bitches and they're like, I love the government. You're the only one. Like, I think it's just a natural Eastern European thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And so because of that and all that context there, I have no problem backing Djokovic, man. Free Djokovic forever. Because he's number one. He's number one. And I'll tell you what fucks me up.
Yeah.
We still rep Kyrgios in this country.
True.
He's a dick.
He's disrespectful dick. Yeah. Fair.
I like Kyrgios, but he's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That's fair.
It's like Djokovic, still pretty respectful.
Except for when he hit the ball at that person.
That was an
Accidental, dude.
He's already got 8 defenses lined up for it. Oh,
Yeah.
come on. You know, the wind was strong
The
that
person
day.
was in the way of the ball.
Dude, she was old. She was on her way out. He was saving her from the
Yeah,
vaccine.
Djokovic was doing her a favor.
Few more questions. Last two. So like we said, starnow.com.au says you have 6 acting credits. I want to ask about, in 2016, apparently you were in a play called Children of the Sun and you played a character called Vagine. Please explain what Vagine is and where can I find it?
First off, cunt. Bargain. Oh, fuck you. I was so ready to forget this chapter of my life.
Dude, literally, you type your name
Yeah.
on Google. It's the third link. You,
Are you
can't
serious?
miss it.
What's the first link?
I think it's your Instagram. It's your
right.
Instagram, and then it was something else. And then this, I'll read out some of your other credentials here. So 2015, The Rabbit Hole, you played Howie.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Thought he was a commentator. You played Alice in Wonderland rock opera. You played the White Rabbit.
Like the White Rabbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you do remember some of these. All right?
Yeah, oh, no,
You've opened up this.
Yeah, no. I remember everything. I need you to know I killed all of these fucking performances.
2016, Henry IV. Who did you play?
Hotspur.
I don't even remember. Who's Hotspur? Is that
No one really knows him. He's like, from memory, I think he was like a general. Like, I think he was like.
Sorry to think you weren't even in this play.
It was only a short one. It was like
okay.
Shakespeare scenes that made up a bigger show.
Ah, okay.
That makes sense.
That's actually very interesting.
But back to Vagine. Who is he and what does he do?
Vargin. Vargin was a. I can't fucking remember. It was okay. So Children of the Sun was a play from memory about the Russian Revolution. And
Topical.
Yeah.
Now, at least now it is.
And back then as well, yeah. But from memory, I was like the main guy's friend
Okay.
that was into someone's wife. I can't remember. I really
Was
can't
this a
remember.
big part, or was it again another small one?
It was like I would say like third biggest part.
Oh, decent.
It was
this
up there?
here in Brisbane. Sorry, in Brisbane or
In Brisbane.
Sydney?
In Brisbane, yeah. And I like it ends with like because it's like we were all like part of the entire cast. It shows like a scientist's like laboratory and all of his friends, and it's like the intelligentsia of Russia, and you don't know that they're kind of the villains
Right.
until the end that all the peasants come in and murder us all.
A great end to the story.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it.
So irrespective of the story, where can we find Vagine?
None of
Like
us-
that's just
Also, our
question
listeners,
we know.
seriously, go look him up. And
Yeah.
it's spelled Vageen. Tell me how to
You
pronounce
can't say it's Vagine, bro.
that. You're having a laugh. You think
Is it legit VAGEN?
that's how it's spelled.
that's Vagine.
That's Vagine,
All
bro.
day of the week and twice on Sunday.
That's mad machine.
Some of the best Vagine I've seen. Last question. What we do with all our guests as well, we do a little LinkedIn stalk just to see, where you've been. So on LinkedIn, I looked up Aleks Milinkovic. It says you're the principal statutory planner at Knight Frank.
Wow, nice.
You're a town planner.
Town planner.
So I just want to know which semester of the acting school taught you town planning and Can you show us how to plan out this room, maybe?
Where do I live?
You're in Sydney. There's a guy called
Sydney,
Aleks Milinkovic.
I'm a town planner.
You're a town planner. So if you want to steal someone's identity, you're actually
Serious? That's awesome.
spelt exactly the same way.
Okay, so he's in Sydney. He's a town planner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually quite high up. He's like a director. He's like
Big dog.
he's on some good money.
Yeah.
Does it say anything that he's done? Like,
He just works professionally. So he went to like UNSW.
okay, so he's
good.
he's just the dude being like, put a park here.
Yeah, I don't know what they
What
do.
does
I'll
a
be
town
completely
plan
honest. Like, yeah, park goes here, road goes here, done.
Park goes here, make it weird though.
Yeah.
It's Sydney. Make it like half a park. It's like a patch of grass. That's what I do. I'm like, yeah, put a park there, but make it like 4 square meters, the bench in the middle. We'll call it a park.
Yeah.
Except this Alex is also saying, oh, no street signs, guys. No.
Yeah, true.
I'm like, and if they are, I want them all the way on the road. Okay.
Yeah, over the road.
Because I'll be okay driving underneath them.
True, yeah. Well,
You got to be consistent with your weird.
but there's no other option, really.
Exactly. There's no other option.
Drive onto the
I Simpson
style,
run
yeah.
every
great game. That brings us to the end of the interview. We'll move on to the game next.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, boys. Bring back questions only this week with a bit of a twist. So we've got a chili spray that Sen's holding up at the moment. And so for the first round, the person who loses that round will have to consume the chili spray and then be stressed.
Do you want to know the name of the spray, Ro?
I do want to know the name of the spray.
Satan's Spit.
That's
Yes, daddy, spit in my mouth.
Sounds like a sex move.
Yeah, that's deadly.
Did you just say
Dude,
spit last night?
The chili rating, it's out of 10.
Yeah.
It's got an 18 out of 10.
No, they're just making up numbers at that point. That means nothing at this
that
stage.
hot?
Just some fucking crack addict.
Yeah,
It'd
just
be like, I'll tell you how fucking what it is out of 10.
What's an 18 out of 10?
18 out of 10.
It also, just a few more disclaimers from this. It says,
Go on.
keep out of reach of children and idiots. So, beautiful.
Get away from us.
And again, I think, Manny, you bought this, and didn't the guy say that you can use this as a form of pepper spray?
He did. He said the main demographic that are girls sees as mace.
right. Okay.
Holy shit.
And we're gonna just
Levels.
Is this even edible?
directly spray it in our
Probably
mouth. But anyways, for those of you who don't remember how to play, it's simple as this, right? Questions only. We got a scenario. You can only advance the conversation with questions. And of course, you have the get out of jail free card saying, is my nose bleeding? And that gets you to skip the round.
Unavailable in the first
Of course,
round.
yeah.
The chili round.
So, boys, are we actually ready for this first round?
No,
I'm going to give you the scenario.
Let's do it anyway.
Scenario number
We'll start
one. Huh?
We'll start with you and then work around.
Yeah, let's do that. Scenario number one. You're on the jury for the O.J. Simpson trial. I'll go first. Do you think he's guilty?
Well, what's he saying?
Would that make him guilty?
Why did he do it?
Why is he winking at me?
Is that juror smiling?
Are they smiling with a glove?
Why is he trying to grab at me?
Why is O.J. Simpson's nickname The Juice?
Who is OJ Simpson?
Why are we all here?
Where is OJ Simpson?
Can we just get to debating again, please?
Is that Caitlyn Jenner?
Why is Caitlyn Jenner here with Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh, no way.
And why do they keep inviting me back to their house?
Are you going to go?
Have you been on jury duty before?
Why did I think OJ Simpson was a character of The Simpsons?
Why hasn't he appeared on The Simpsons yet?
Didn't you see him on The Simpsons in season 14, I thought? Didn't you?
He tried to chuck the I thought in there.
I made a terrible mistake.
Didn't you see? No, that's a statement. Yeah.
Say it again. Say it again.
Didn't you see him on season 14?
I thought.
I didn't say that.
You said I
That's-
thought. That's a statement.
Thank God. Dude, I'll tell you for real, I was blanking hard as well. If you got that right, I think it was 100% going to be me.
Oh, no.
All right, Hero. You've lost. Now the devil's spit is in your hand.
I'm actually very scared of this. I'm actually sweating
I
so
think
much.
I remembered he said it was 2.5 million Scovilles.
Dude, this is actually illegal.
I'll tell you what, it's not, because he also said it's 18 out of 10. There's no way he counted every Scoville.
All right. Wait.
Oh,
Don't put it. Don't put it in your hand.
No, it's not, I just want, okay. There's not spraying. I'll wash this hand in a sec.
One spray in the mouth, that's all you need.
He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Wait.
Dude, this is legit gonna kill me.
Oh, here we go. Take a spray. We gotta take a break.
2 hours later.
All right, listeners, we're back for round 2. Rose, now, if you're watching us on YouTube, you'll see Rose got a tub of ice cream in front of him. We would have probably put some of the footage of Rose dying in between there.
It's been 30 minutes.
It's been at least 20 odd minutes from round 1. Rose, how are you feeling?
Well, Migs didn't have milk in his house for some godforsaken reason, so he's got me Sara Lee vanilla French ice cream, which is quite
that's
nice.
high quality.
That's expensive ice cream, brother.
Fair enough. I can still feel like
In the air.
in the air.
It's definitely...
In that 20 minutes, we all vacated the room because it's in the air.
We hotboxed ourselves with fucking chili spray. Lovely.
So really, fuck. All 4 of us. Oh, sorry, right? But us 3 also kind
You
of.
trying to relate.
We can relate.
All right, next scenario. You've just won the lottery and your family's asking for money. Alex, you want to go first?
Do you know I won the lottery?
How much did you win?
How much are they going to give you?
How much can I have?
Ah, fucked up.
You can use your get out of jail free card if you want.
No, it's too late. It's too late. Oh,
I forgot about the get out of jail.
fair, okay,
You can
fair.
use it, you
Go
can
on.
use it.
All right. Do I have a bloody nose?
Do I have a
No, you don't.
We'll allow it. When will they give you the money?
Do you think they'll give it to you in a lump sum?
Do you want me to transfer it into your bank account?
Will you do that today?
How many houses are you going to buy?
Can I have one of the houses that you buy?
Do I look stupid to you?
Will you give me a car?
Can you also buy me a car?
No, that you can't do that. That's a cop out.
Is my nose bleeding?
No,
We're all burning him.
yeah, on the first round. Do you guys pay taxes on the money?
Do I look stupid to you?
How will you avoid the tax?
Do you have the number for an accountant?
No,
No, he does not.
I do not. All right, I lose that round. Next round, we've got 2 more.
So none of us have a get out of jail except for Ro.
I have one get out of jail free card.
Rose really in jail this whole thing.
I am, dude. I'm in my mental prison also. I'll be completely honest. All right, next scenario. You're on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. Zen.
How long is it going to take, Jeffrey?
Where are we going, Mr. Epstein?
How old is she?
How old is everyone on this plane?
Why has everyone got their pants off?
Is that Donald Trump in the background?
Do you smell that?
Why is he grabbing me by the pussy?
Why am I enjoying it?
Is my nose bleeding?
Oh, Ro, come on.
Dude.
You think this is illegal?
Why is he asking me to call him daddy?
How long are we allowed to stay here for?
Where are you actually taking us?
Have you heard about the island?
Is there an island?
Out. So it's 2-1, 0-0. Okay. So we got one more round. It means that I've definitely lost.
Yes.
But head to head with Migs and Alex, me and Sen will sit out of this one. This is one close to Alex's heart. You're Australian border security and you see Novak Djokovic.
Is that Novak Djokovic?
Should we ask him for his vaccination certificates?
Do you think that would be annoying?
Are we legally allowed to go up to him?
Do you think that he's going to be allowed to play in the Australian Open this year?
Does he even have his tennis rackets with him?
Does he even feel like playing anymore in Australia?
Why does he look overweight?
Does he look overweight?
Isn't that belly fat all around him?
Don't you think that is a champion's body?
Athlete.
Don't you think Roger Federer looks in much better shape and is a much better tennis player than him?
Don't you think Roger Federer can go fuck himself, dude?
What about Rafael Nadal?
What about Rafael Nadal?
Why isn't he on the plane?
Don't you think that he doesn't deserve a spot on the board anymore?
Is Djokovic the GOAT?
Depends who you are. Nah.
Well done, Matty. Well done.
Wow, yeah. Just like that, Manny takes it out.
Unreal.
All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode. As per usual, please join our TCB Appreciation Society on Facebook. We're on 104 Spotify ratings. Let's keep that up. Let's get up there. We're still on 69 with the Apple Podcast. So, guys, come on.
Sort it out.
Yeah, sort it out. But finally, massive thanks for Aleks for coming on. I hope you enjoyed whatever this was.
I had the best time. Thank you for having me. I had a great time.
Where can the listeners find you?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, both under Aleks Milinkovic. I couldn't get the O.
There's no O, I realized that.
I couldn't get the O. Some other guy got the O, and I've messaged him about it. He's got like 15 followers.
Oh, boo this guy.
He won't give it up to me. If you really want to do me a solid, message him hate
Yeah.
until he gives up the fucking name.
Lovely.
But otherwise, yeah, I also my apartment address.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
You can say it, we'll bleep it out, I promise.
It's 14. The spice at the end. Holy shit.
The spice gods are telling you not to give it.
That was literally I don't know how, but my girlfriend's like used the air in here to be like, don't fucking say shit. But still, I won't tell you the apartment number. Just knock on every door until you find
You'll
it.
eventually find it.
And yeah, just around Sydney doing gigs. That's it.
Yeah, buy his tickets. We've seen his gigs. Class act. So check him out.
Thank you.
I want to end the episode with, how are you, Ro?
Dude, I'm not in good shape. And we have to play soccer in like half an hour. So we'll see how we go.
Oh shit.
But I was sorry for like literally pepper spraying you in this room. I'll be honest. Like,
I would have had it any other way. This is the best
Better than
podcast.
in the mouth.
Genuinely, I've had the best time today. This is awesome.
You love to see
It's
it.
not the first time he's been pepper sprayed anyway. So.
true.
Straight up.